Hey guys, this is Peter, the Warner Brothers Universal and Paramount fan 2002 here once again, and today's rant will be on another user who makes disturbing content. This user is known to be Fairygodbj or Vlogbj according to his second account, but I'll call him BJ. For those of you who don't know who he is, you're very lucky not to be friends with him. He is a user on DA who apparently has a hate boner for Lincoln Loud, antagonizes him. What do I mean by this? He makes Lincoln the bad guy in his art stories and gets Lincoln to be rude to his parents and mistreats his friends' sisters. Apparently doesn't know what gender bending is, has bad grammar, makes Lincoln do things he doesn't normally and usually do, always makes Lincoln and Clyde's friendship shatter like a concrete block dropped from a high place, controls the Loud family, Lincoln's friends including Clyde, to hate Lincoln, and he has to also suffer from an infernal copy of himself, one that is mean, nasty, and do things Lincoln doesn't usually do. Oh, and let's not forget he even made Lincoln support the one atrocious person that didn't make America great again. Yep, you all can tell by the tagline that it's Donald Trump, the infamous 45th President of the United States from 2017 to 2021. I can tell that this rant is going to get tense, and I know you all can too. So, let the rant start. As I have stated earlier, BJ has been making lots of hate arts on Lincoln as if he was the villain and gets Lincoln to mistreat his friend's family. Granted that Lincoln may have not always been perfect, and even has dumb stuff most of the time, but he's not a mean character. He loves his family and his friends very much and deeply and cares so much about them. It's also understandable that Godzilla 1212 did make Lincoln the antagonist in Cook Out Loud, but at least he redeemed Lincoln and didn't make him the bad guy all the time. I mean, it's not like he hates Lincoln too much. Sorry I had to laugh at this, but you got to admit, despite that he is a LH toxic fan, you got to admit, his bald Luan arts are funny. But anyway, on to the serious stuff. He also does pics where Clyde eventually stands up to Lincoln for various reasons like ending his friendship, attempting to turn him to a human pretzel, etc. The worst thing he has done however is this shit. Apparently, he made an Loud House finale idea in a parody version of The Time Has Come from GTA 5 ending where Clyde shoots and kills Lincoln. Okay, I have to point out a few things wrong here, BJ. First of all, this is the worst idea you had for a Loud House finale. There is no way the staff at Paramount and Nickelodeon would ever do this. Secondly, this would be too dark for a kid show and can cause a lot of controversy. And third, Clyde would never do that as it would be out of character. The weirdest pics he's ever done is characters licking their tongues at something or someone.
Disgraceful.
Disgusting.
Despicable.
Okay, I don't have a problem with Blue from Blue's Clues licking someone or the screen, but why use the characters as some kind of dogs? That's sorta weird creepy. Man, you can't just use the characters as dogs. This is just like having your favorite characters as, well, dogs. Another art I wanna criticize is his so-called gender-bent pics. That's hardly gender-bending. All you've done was change and edit their clothes, which is not even close to the original. If you wanna make a good gender-bent character, try sorting out its gender and appearance. I mean, look at what Lost Skylight did. He made a gender-bent version of himself, and at least he did a decent job making that. Now, the next pics I'm gonna show you all may be disturbing. Trust me when I say this. You're gonna be sickened and livid by this. He made a pic where Luan bites Lily with blood everywhere. Another pic where Lincoln's own friends laugh at an injured crying Lincoln with a horrified expression. Seriously BJ, what the actual fuck? Why on earth would you make those things? That is one of the worst things you ever had to do. Luan maybe be a joker, but even she won't do something horrifying like this. Even Lincoln's friends wouldn't do something like this. This is the reason why Cartoon Network did this follow-up pic. It's because they care so much about Lincoln, and not wanting to see him like this. And hell, even Luan would never do those things to Lily. God almighty, I knew this guy was a toxic hater. but I would never think he would do something like this. I don't blame Clyde for covering his eyes, cause I'm pretty sure Lincoln is gonna get a good telling off from his sisters and his parents for watching. You all get the idea of what it is, either blah blah blah, or Rule 34 blah blah blah. To change the subject, let's move on to the next section. Oh boy, as if becoming Lincoln's toxic hater was bad enough, he even supports a MAGA former president. I'll give you guys a hint on who it is. His slogan is blah blah blah. Yep, I'm talking about Donald Trump, the world's worst dictator, former 45th president of the United States of America. Apparently, his Lincoln voted for Donald Trump and even supported his inauguration policies. Like, and what in the actual fuck is that piece of shit? Have you not forgotten what he did? He wanted to build a wall to keep Mexicans out, tried to make the United States a dangerous country, raped and sexually assaulted women, including his own ex-wife, Ivana, who recently died, made claims about election fraud, refused to concede after he lost to Joe Biden, and worst of all, he incited the 2021 Capitol storming. Do you not even realize that Trump is a danger to America? If he became president again in 2024, he could make America more dangerous, and you and your Lincoln support this dangerous president and criminal? You both wouldn't be happy now once the Jan 6th Committee and the Department of Justice gets him in jail, and justice would be served. How does this guy not even realize this? Now that we've reached to the conclusion of this rant, here are some advices for our patient, BJ. Firstly, and most importantly, stop making hate arts out of Lincoln Loud. Hating him is perfectly understandable at first, but making hate arts is not the answer. Secondly, improve on your gender-bent pics, instead of just editing the clothes. Those kind of stuff will make them look unoriginal and unrealistic. Thirdly, stop supporting the former disgraced dictator. He is a bad influence, and supporting him will make you xenophobic. Fourth, I don't mind if you make Blue from Blue's Clues lick since she is a dog, but don't do the same to the characters as it is creepy, weird, and not funny. Lastly, learn to accept criticism from the other users. Make something else instead of more hate art out of Lincoln. So, that concludes my rant on BJ. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to hit the like button and the subscribe button, and don't forget to hit the bell for notifications. I'll see you next time on the next video. Enjoy your day.